Hi parents, my name is Henry Tyson. I'm the superintendent at St. Marcus. If we haven't met yet, I want to congratulate you on being in the first cohort for K-5 early literacy. This is going to pay off big time for your child's life. So thank you for taking the plunge and thank you for participating as a parent. We're just really thankful for that. So I want to share with you just a couple of thoughts by way of introduction. I recently read a book called How the Other Half Learns, which describes why students who are successful are successful. And here's the quote that I read. It says, "The solid all-around reader is not the person who has practiced and mastered the skill of reading. It's the person with the broadest range of general knowledge, whether that knowledge accrues from home, school, personal reading, or life experience." And the idea behind this is that when a young person is reading a text, they will often encounter words that they don't understand. And if there are too many words that they're not familiar with, they won't understand what they're reading. And so the more words that they've heard and that they understand, the better they're going to be able to read. And so what you're diving into in this next session on background knowledge is why it's so important and strategies for building background knowledge in your child. I had to learn this the hard way. I now have a sixth grader at St. Marcus. He started at St. Marcus in K3. He took the forward exam in the third grade for the first time, and I was horrified when he scored below basic. He was only at the 14th percentile. That means he was reading at a really low level. And I went and met with his teacher and his director and his principal, and I asked, how is this possible? And they basically told me I needed to read more nonfiction with my son. And so we got hold of the fourth grade Scholastic magazine, Social Studies and Science, which comes out every week. And 5 days a week for 15 minutes, we read that magazine. It's all nonfiction. And so Dre read it to me, so the mechanics of his reading improved. And he and I then talked about whatever it was that we were reading about. And it was all topics that he found interesting. Within a year, I found that he was more curious. He knew more about what was going on in the world. And his reading scores on the forward exam, get this, in third grade, 14th percentile. In fourth grade, 41st percentile. And in fifth grade, 78th percentile, which is proficient. The school didn't change anything. I changed something. I read with him 15 minutes a day, 5 days a week, and built his background knowledge. I'm excited for you, and I hope that this next part of the journey as cohort number 1 is awesome. Thank you, and God bless.